Hi, Room 13. It is Miss T here, and we are continuing on with our read aloud. Last time we read the first chapter of our Frog and Toad book, Frog and Toad All Year. Chapter 1 was called Down the Hill, and we were in the winter time. There was snow, and Frog and Toad were sledding. The next chapter is called The Corner. Let's think. First, we had the season of winter. What season comes after the winter? Think about it. After all the snow melts, what season starts to happen? Let's read and see if you can figure it out. The Corner. Frog and Toad were caught in the rain. They ran to Frog's house. I am all wet, said Toad. The day is spoiled. Have some tea and cake, said Frog. The rain will stop. If you stand near the stove, your clothes will be soon dry. I will tell you a story while we're waiting, said Frog. Oh, good, said Toad. So they got stuck in the rain, and while they're drying out, they're going to have some tea and tell a story. I wonder what the story's going to be about. When I was small, not much bigger than a pollywog, said Frog, my family said to me, son, this is a cold and gray outside now, but spring is just around the corner. I wanted spring to come. I went out to find the corner that spring was just around. I walked down a path in the woods until I came to a corner. I went around the corner to see if spring was on the other side. Do you think when Frog turned the corner, he found spring? Is spring something you can find around the corner? Let's see. And was it around the corner? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. There was only a pine tree, 3 pebbles, and some dry grass. I walked in the meadow. Soon I came to another corner. I went around the corner to see if spring was there. Did you find it? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. There was only an old worm asleep on a stump. What did Frog find? An old worm asleep on a stump. So he doesn't think he's found spring yet. Let's see. I walked along the river until I came to another corner. I went around the corner to look for spring. Was it there? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. There was only some wet mud and a lizard who was chasing his tail. Oh, you must have been tired, said Toad. I was tired, said Frog. And it started to rain. What does the sky usually do in the winter? In the winter, it usually snows. But when it starts to get warmer and it's spring, it doesn't snow. What does the sky do then? You're right, it rains. I went back home. When I got there, said Frog, I found another corner. It was the corner of my house. Well, did you go around it? Asked Toad. I went around that corner too, said Frog. And what did you see? Asked Toad. Do you think he found spring? Let's find out. I saw the sun coming out, said Frog. I saw birds sitting and singing in a tree. I saw my mother and father working in their garden. I saw flowers in the garden. So what season is it when there's flowers starting to come up, birds are chirping, and the sun starts to come out? Sounds like spring to me. Let's see if he found it. You found it, cried Toad. Yes, said Frog. I was very happy. I had found the corner that spring was just around. Look, Frog, said Toad. You were right. It stopped raining. Frog and Toad hurried outside. They ran around the corner of Frog's house to make sure that spring had come again. So, in the springtime, there is a lot of rain, but it doesn't last forever. Soon the sun will come out. The end. And that was chapter 2, The Corner. Next time, we will read chapter 3 called Ice Cream. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.